What's good, everybody? Mon ProHustle. You're now tuned into the ProHustle Zone with Mon, where we talk about all things Pro Hustle, and it's all about mastering your craft and monetizing the skills. You feel me? And I got a guest today. Let my boy introduce himself.
What's good? What's good? It's your boy Scale 10 Mac. I'm up here with ProHustle, man. About to get it in today.
Most deaf.
Yes, sir.
Nigga already know what it is.
Yes,
So with that being said, Mac, I fuck with you from back in the day. Let everybody went to high school together. Let everybody know what you do, what you been doing. You feel me? What you doing right now, and whatever else you got going on. You feel me? So we could get into it.
So currently, right now is music. I got an EP dropping about 3 weeks from now. We about to get that going, and videos after that, man. And, yeah, right now, just the EP, man. Focus on that EP.
Most def. So you got the music, you produce, you do coaching for football.
Yes,
you know what I
sir.
mean, with the children, which
Yes,
is great.
sir.
What else? You did parties back in the day. You got a lot of things we could talk about that you've been having going on since we've been about 18.
Yeah, that's
you feel
for
18
sure.
years old. You feel me? So first, let's get into the music. You feel me?
Okay.
Let everybody know how you started. What pushed you to do the music?
Here we go. So what pushed me to do the music was high school. Was about I guess 10th grade, and in high school we had our little cliques going. We had
PBS,
the Savs, and all that.
Uh-huh.
So what happened was I wasn't rapping. I mean, I got dissed in the song. And as soon as I heard my name in that song, we didn't have no equipment. We didn't have nothing. We just had a computer. So what we did when I heard my name in the song, I gathered my boys up. What we did, we went to Walmart. We bought a $20 mic. We hooked that motherfucker in the computer, and we start gassing after that, and that's what made me. And then look, when you first start rapping, man, it's like you like how you record and you like how your voice sound. You like how your voice sound when you replay it, and that's what made me kept going after that. I mean, I like how my voice sound on the music, so. I just kept going after that, man. After I got this and shit, I started gassing after that.
Most definitely. You most definitely did. When Facebook, was out at that time, still out now, was big at that time.
I think it was MySpace.
MySpace?
MySpace
yeah, well, you ain't
was
lying.
the big one.
You ain't lying. It was
MySpace was the
MySpace.
big one.
But then you transitioned over to Facebook where I started seeing Scale 10.
Yeah, oh man.
You feel me? You came out with your own, your own camp, your own crew, after you was moving in ABCD. Tell everybody about that. You feel me? Because y'all was working.
Yeah, Scale 10 started like in, I'll say in 2012. And me and my boys that we grew up with was, we sat in the table like this.
You want to get them niggas a shout out?
Yeah, definitely. My boy Daddy-O, my boy Club, my boy DJ Fraud, we all was in there. We at the table, we was figuring out like about an hour trying to figure out a name, a movement. So I ain't even gonna lie, we did some ghetto shit. We looked at like a cereal box and like it had like some shit like Scale. And my cousin was like, damn, Scale, let's do Scale 10. And everybody looked around like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit sound hard, bro. And after that, like we just ran with that motherfucker and shit like. So that's how we got the name Scale 10 and yeah, that's how we got the name though.
Was there any people that you feel like really did a good job at helping y'all move and get on? Because a lot of people, people that don't know out there.
I got you.
My boy been up on World Star. He was moving. When I said he was moving back then, they was moving. I'm not saying they ain't moving now.
Yeah.
He definitely getting back on that horse.
Yeah.
But it was in World Star, Chris Brown, Ray J. He had people coming through, and he was getting his work out there. No lie.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Nah, for real. That's but I gotta give them a shout out because the first people that really like put us on. I know like back then I knew you heard the Vixens, right?
Yep, most
you
definitely.
Remember the Vixens, right? So like,
I need that.
Yeah,
they
was like my home girls. Like I still talk to them today, but. Like this,
the
like
rapper one, like
we used to chill every day. So I gotta give them a shout out. So they most definitely before City Girls and all this, man. Before City Girls, Megan Thee Stallion, all this little twerk song, Vixen's been doing that shit.
Right.
You remember
most
that shit?
Most
Vixen's been doing that shit back then. So yeah, man, hooking up with them, like we done made about 10, 20 songs together that, you know, and they really put, you know, the Scale 10 on some girls, you know, like, so I got to give them their props for doing that, and you know, them rocking with us, so I got to give them a big shout out and stuff like that. And who else was back then that really helped me? AV. Compton AV.
Most
he really, we did some shit together.
I used to be on his shit back then. Let's make a movie, all of that shit. You know what I mean? I like the way you rock your tattoos. The nigga used to be on that shit.
So yeah, but my
let's
boy
make a movie hard.
Nah, for sure. But I think when we really like our first got put on, it's like we did this song called Rep Your Click. I don't know if y'all
that.
Okay, y'all remember that? Yeah, so it was like Cold Flames, AV, we got Black Stars, Mac Ace. It was a gang of, you know, the gang of the top LA, you know, artists at the time, man. And I think that really you know, that started putting me on right there.
Mo Def, let me ask you a question. Do you got a cameraman? You was you self-sufficient at that time?
At that time, I don't know who y'all know, Daylight. He battle rap now.
Yeah, I recorded. I rep some of Daylight games before. No lie.
Okay, yeah.
I fuck with Daylight.
Me and Daylight, man, we was close. So Daylight, Daylight. We didn't have, like, at the time we didn't have nothing in our pocket. Daylight used to shoot our shit off of love, or we'll pay him back, and you know, like, so I fuck with Daylight. Daylight, he shot our first 4 or 5 videos. Then, you know, so and after that, man,
that's what's up.
We start going up.
You was tapped in.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
With some,
shout out my boy Daylight.
No lie, if you would have kept it running with certain networking, with certain individuals, you low key would have been, you know what I mean, sitting out there studying. You would have had the Versace velour Coach
right?
Mac.
That would have been dope, man. But yeah, that was definitely dope, man.
So after getting pushed somewhat into doing the music, you know what I mean, how much do you really enjoy it? That's the thing. Do you really enjoy it, or do you just really see this as an avenue to for finances? You feel what I'm saying?
So back then when we first started, I was loving the fuck out of music. You know, I love that shit. I enjoyed it, and it was dope. It was dope back then. You know what I'm saying? And I was you know, but it back then, like how we was popping, like all right, let me just go back. So we had this song called Scale 10 Get Low. You know, everybody doing a little twerk shit, all that shit. Like we've been doing that shit. You can look it up on YouTube. We did that shit 11 years ago. The same shit they making now, we did that shit 11 years ago. So basically, we dropped that the Get Low song, and we started getting recognition. You know, like start going on YouTube, 100,000 and all that shit start going up. So we started getting booked for clubs and shit. And I'm like, oh shit, you know, like, and I started taking it serious. So I started loving this shit. But it's crazy, like we didn't take advantage. We didn't have no management. It was lack of management. We didn't know what the fuck we was doing. We just jumping in. So you know, we'll shoot a video and just put it on YouTube and
the business side. Yeah, of it. You're just like out there just trying to create art.
Yeah, so I was loving it, but it just the lack of management what kind of like fucked us up. Like in the beginning, man, it's like that shit fucked us up bad.
I know what you mean. I find that quite interesting because I think we talk about that when we do innovative reviews. How we watch some of these reviews from other people that when we was growing up, they was big, but didn't thinking about monetizing their skills. You know what I mean? That's what ProHustle was about. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Master your craft, monetize the skills. You feel me? Because you could really eat. A lot of people won't tell you that you won't or you can't, but you know what I mean? When you learn the business aspects, the professional part of business, you feel what I'm saying? You could really get in there and make some money. I definitely would have seen y'all, you know what I mean? You definitely would have had you a couple of racks up on you. 100 racks.
Right.
You feel me? 100 racks for sure.
Yeah,
for sure, some hundreds.
It's crazy, and you know, back then, like we got a popping ass song. Like you'll be in the club and like they'll be playing the goddamn song. And it'd be girls dancing and shit. They don't even be knowing it's my goddamn song. Or they'll go twerk on videos and YouTube. They don't know goddamn it's me and shit. I'd be like, damn, I could have fucking. Like, you know, and it was crazy. Like back then, we thinking all the DJs are bros, all the club promoters are bros. So we in that motherfucker. Oh, can y'all perform? We perform it every week, and we doing this shit for free, for free, and not charging them a goddamn dime. And I think that's what we kind of fucked up.
Couple of thousand here and there, 5,000, 4,000 here and there if you wanted to.
That's facts, bro. That's visuals. Yeah, no facts.
I just don't understand what he said. they didn't know who he was because of the visuals.
We had no visuals out. No fucking visuals. Like, you have a popping that song out right now. If you ain't got no fucking visual to that song, it's like they see you in the street. You'll be walking, somebody ride by playing your song, they'll see you, don't even know that's your fucking song. You know? It's like that shit fucked us up. We didn't know shit about the music. We just jumped in that bitch and started going.
No, you take the good with the bad. You feel me? You take the good with the bad. Cause you didn't, right? You learned a lot. You been there before. It ain't like you can't get back to that level.
Fact, it's not
you feel what I'm saying?
You
feel me? With the business behind it. You feel what I mean? Making real moves.
Yeah.
So you take the good with the bad. You feel what I'm saying?
It's not a loss, it's a lesson learned, you know?
Most def. I definitely was surprised when I when I seen you, because I'm gonna keep 100. I'm gonna say it just like how you know me, my nigga from high school. Fuck this fat ass, armadillo looking ass nigga. What the fuck he think he doing? Okay, they moving though. You know what I mean? Nigga had to take it
from high school. Yeah,
nigga had to take a step back. So you know what I mean? How did it feel to even work with Chris Brown, Ray J, and all of them? Have your song up on World Star. You know what I mean? Your music up on World Star.
So the World Star shit, man, that's like the best thing we ever fucking did. Like back then, like I guess World Star was popping back
definitely.
then. Like so, it's like
it was like a nightly routine to go through World Star, definitely.
Yeah, and then at the time, it was like I guess like $500 to put your $500 or $800 to put your video on World Star. So it was like me and my boy, we went half. We like, fuck it, let's put it on World Star and
see what it do.
Yeah, and that motherfucking World Star get your shit to down there. Even back then, they get your shit down there 1 million views. You know, like
because everybody was on there, no matter what state they was, and everybody was trying to make that. You feel me? It was like how Instagram do it for the gram. It was World Star.
Yeah, so I just want to tell like the young artists today, man, don't be scared to fucking put your money. Don't be out here looking like, man, you see your boy out here doing videos or something, man, just pay him, man. Just pay. I swear to God, it go a long way. Just pay that shit.
And it's gonna come back.
Invest in yourself. I don't give a invest in your shit in yourself, man. That's where we kind of fucked up at, We thinking we big, man. We don't want to pay this artist and da-da-da-da-da. No, we think we on his level. Pay that fucking, pay that man and,
pay
do
that
your
fee.
shit.
Most definitely it's business.
Scared to pay that shit.
You feel what I'm saying? In order to get that good work, you know what I mean? You got to get out, good money.
Invest in yourself, y'all. Tell y'all.
No, most def. I've been learning that with this clothes shit. You feel me? You pay it for cheap work or cheap quality, you go get cheap, cheap shit.
Like, even like with the clothes shit, like I know you, like I would never come and ask you for a deal. I want your regular prices, Like, I hate when people do that shit. Like, oh, that's my homie, so I'm gonna get it for free. I'm gonna do, want you one more. Nah, man, pay that man's regular price.
What's so funny about that? I ain't even gonna say it like that, but I have had some family members already actually like for a fucking deal. A couple of my cut, and then I done had a couple of homies though, some real stand up niggas though, come and buy multiple pieces, multiple colors, and told me fuck that deal. I'm paying whatever you paying, and throw me a little tip.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So I do definitely appreciate some of the homies that definitely done did that. You feel me? For real. I definitely, it's all love, for real.
That's facts right there.
So, you know what I mean? You got on Power 106 as well. Everybody know about that. You hit Big Time Radio.
Yeah, I know.
Pull up at the
function. That's another thing we did. And at that time, when we got on Power 106 with the pull up at the function song, we still didn't have no fucking management. We didn't know what the fuck we was doing. It was back then where you can vote your song going, and they end up on the radio. If you can get in contact with these
dudes, people, and it's hot, they go play it, most definitely.
And so we started voting. Lack of management is just...
A lot of people was like that around that time.
It's like, fuck, man.
Feel me? No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, so when this shit all said and done, when I'm done with the music, I know for sure that is one of the things I'll be interested is management. Because like I kind of fucking know. I kind of know this shit now. It's
plugging in, tapping in. Man, you feel me? Getting work, understanding the ropes and the routine of what it take to be an artist.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so
definitely, that's a good thing to do because sometimes you ain't got to do nothing. And and the funny thing is, as a manager, you got multiple artists and you getting paid off for each one of these niggas.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Why they doing the performance? Not saying. I low key look at a manager as a pimp.
Don't you say that? No.
Because when you look at a manager and a pimp, they finding clients. You know, I'm finding their clients from Johns. You feel me? Where they could get their work, and then they get they cut. You feel me? But they don't have. I can't say they don't have no talent because their talent is networking. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can have a great idea, but if you can't make it move and that motherfucker can make it move, that's business. You feel what I'm saying? So you in essence might need that manager. But it is kind of like a form of, you know what I mean, depending on how they do it, especially when they get to ripping them off, like a form of pimping. You feel me?
Exactly.
You give them, they cut or what you feel like, you know what I mean, ABC, especially when they ripping them off, you feel what I'm saying? It's like a form of pimping.
Yeah, and that's
why. Just to me.
Yeah, nah, but hey, man, these new little niggas coming up, they getting smarter with the shit. They learning shit from what niggas used to go through back then, like, you know.
And they'll put a big wave out there too with the business-minded niggas was getting ripped off.
I feel you with the pimping shit, so. But
it definitely is.
Yeah.
It definitely
I
is.
never thought of that though.
You know
I never thought of it.
It's you know what I mean, different product. You feel what I'm saying? But you, in essence, when you look at the manager, they are selling the artist. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And everything that come with him, his personality, because he doing interviews and shit like that, so people could get to know him and what he got going on in ABCD. But management is still definitely needed. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you,
because when you can have a great relationship with your artist and the management, you know, y'all a team and not so much of like a pimp game.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's big facts.
So, but when you was doing the parties back in the day, did this kind of? Was you performing at your parties? I ain't even get a chance. I did pull up at one, that motherfucker was jumping, and I think that bitch got shut down.
That was my house. So everybody, we had the whole city come out that day at my house. Yeah, so with the party shit, man,
you was really hustling.
Hey, it's crazy because with the party shit, with the party money, so it's like back then. All right, so we was doing a lot of house parties, right?
Most def.
So it's like back then we was charging $5 to get in. You know, so $5, you know, with like 200 people coming to your party, that's enough money to put your shit on World Star. That was enough money to us go to the studio and shoot videos. We was using that shit for all, you know, like
creating business to make more money to go ahead and invest in other investments endeavors that y'all want to do.
Yeah, but we was doing stupid shit with the party money too. Like we was not
just young.
You feel
me?
Stupid,
and thinking about
like,
the business side of it.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You live and you learn. You feel what I'm saying? Like you said, you back
I wish I would have used all the party money to invest in myself.
Most def. So so with all that being said, we gonna get into some sports real quick. I know I want to touch on this real quick because it's heavy on my heart. I definitely fuck with individuals, people, teams, all of that shit that give back. You feel what I mean? And where it is, I see that you coaching the youth, the youngsters, football, and all that shit. That's giving back. Even if you're getting paid in a sense, you're giving back with time.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And then
facts.
teaching, because some of these youngsters ain't even having fathers, possibly not. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I feel like that's a great thing you're doing, whether you are getting paid or you ain't. You feel me? It's still a service to the child because you're giving him structure, you know what I mean, discipline, and you're giving him something to look up to. You feel what I'm saying? Because you ain't, you know what I mean, know how far you done got into trouble. I ain't saying getting into trouble with,
facts.
you know what I mean, but you giving them a role model to look at. So, you know, touch on the football, you know what I mean, aspect that you do, and you know what I mean, promote that real quick.
Yeah. So with the football thing, so mind you, I'm still like in a like, I can't say prime, but I'm still like, I got a little buzz out there with the music shit. So that was kind of hard for me because it was like I didn't want to. I don't know. It's like I want to get criticized. Like, oh, this nigga out here doing music, talking about this and that, and then try to go over there, with the kids.
But it's like, it's a balance though.
It's a balance like a motherfucker, and it's a lot of motherfuckers that shout out to Joe Moses. You feel me? He's still doing music, and he got his own fucking, you know, for the youth.
Yeah.
So it's a balance. Like it's
Moses.
like, okay, it's like, say if like you a gangbanger or something, like, you know, like somebody tough guy, whatever, won't. It's like, all right, he gangbang. So you telling me a gangbanger can't like sports?
Or even get involved with children and do good things.
Yeah, like do good things. So you telling me like, or if I'm rapping about this, I can't, you know, like I can't coach kids, or I can't like
get back to your mom, take care of your mom, and be a stand-up guy.
I know what you're saying. It was kind of hard for me. It was like
morals.
So to change over. So, but I had to really talk to somebody about that. So, but all right, with the football thing though, it was like it started like 2014. and one of my boys, just hit me up one day. It was like, shit, man, what you think about coaching youth football? And me, I'm a sports head too, like a motherfucker. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, hell yeah. And he says for some kids, like, hell yeah. So I'm like, what age? He's like 5 and 6. I'm like, damn, they playing tackle? He was like, yeah. I say I'm down. Like so it's like that. So that's how it started. So
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's my first year coach. So it's like I jumped in first year coach in 2014. I ain't gonna lie, we got our ass whooped because I'm jumping in there like thinking I'm knowing everything. Like for me playing sports or fucking on Madden, like just be a football head, thinking you knowing everything. So like we out there. So it's like we out there throwing different formations and all kinds of shit at 5 and 6 year old kids. Like like college,
you
like running like we fucking
fast.
Andy Reid. Yeah, I'm like. So that's the reason why we got ass kicked. So
your expectations was a little high. So you had to lower them.
Yeah. So next year to the year after that, we bounced back. So that first year we went like 2 and 7. Got our ass whipped. So the next year we bounced back. There we go. We go to 4 or 5. It's still not 500, but we started to learn.
It's a little better though.
Yeah, and then you got to think about like
4 and 5.
When you teaching 5 and 6 year old, 7 year old kids, it's not the same as college. All right, so college and high school kids, you can yell at them motherfuckers. A 5 or 6 year old, they will break down.
Too much
on you.
pressure.
They will
definitely.
They'll cry. They don't. They'll be on some fuck you. Like they will break down and not want to play. One to one.
I see it when I be reffing sometimes.
We start learning each year about that shit, how to connect with the kids and how to talk to certain kids. Okay, you probably could talk shit to this kid,
put that pressure on
but
him.
You can't talk. Yeah, that same shit you talk to this
him.
kid, you can't do it to him. You're like, maybe this kid, you got to pump up. Like, all right, man,
your understanding growing. I see you.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Yeah, so I started
learning
you
about. Speaking the science right now.
Still learning about that shit. So each year we start getting better. Records start going up. We go to like 7 and 2. Coming from 2 and 7, we go to 7 and 2. Next year we get a little buzz. So what I learned about the team that was beating us, they went out there to Compton, Watts, LA, grabbed all the badass, kids, the inner city kids. And why I didn't know about that shit either. Like,
that's a big thing to do.
Yeah,
they're gonna be the most athletic.
Yeah, I figured that shit out. So next year I start doing the same shit. I start going to Compton, going to going to neighborhoods, start grabbing.
We was doing that for a minute with the basketball shit outreach.
Yeah, exactly. And each year we get in the playoffs. Next year we go to the Super Bowl. We lose in the Super Bowl. Next year we win the Super Bowl. Next year we win the Super Bowl again. Then the year after that, that's when we got the invitation to Florida for 5 and 6 year old kids, and nobody
for nationals. And
that's
what's up.
Yeah, I want to shout out to the YTB fam because to be in the first team, the first 5 and 6 year old team, to go to Florida from California. It's like, it's like going down the history, but we took some 5 and 6 year olds to Florida, like,
Right, most definitely. Nah, I know what you mean. I'm definitely into the youth sports world. I be reffing and shit, so I definitely know what you mean. I also did some assistant coaching when I first got up out of high school as well with Coach Irv. Shout out to Coach Irv, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I definitely know what you mean with the 5 and 6 year olds. You got to get their understanding because I watch a lot of on the basketball side. I watch a lot of when I'm reffing. I watch a lot of these coaches. I watch a lot of these coaches. Not really have an understanding for what they're doing.
Exactly.
They really don't care to. Like they're yelling at them. Nigga saying, "Step on the line." And why are you go foul? Nah, nigga. Like you gotta. They children, 5 and 6 year old. You gotta get them better understanding. And I really like that you grasp the understanding that some of them you could put pressure and hit this child threshold of pressure may be larger than this one. You feel me? So you might talk to them, differently to get them to perform at the, at an elite level. Yeah. You feel me? Because I went to school for kinesiology. They definitely talk about that in somatic education, and you learned that on your own. You feel what I'm saying?
Crazy, yeah.
So that's definitely a great thing to do because I definitely talk to a lot of people about that. Some people feel like you shouldn't put a lot of pressure on children. I say to each his own because if you can handle it, you got to bump it up. You feel me? You feel me? Because when the child start acting, keep their attention, all of that.
That's
so
right.
I really like that.
Yeah, that's right.
That you do that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I think that's a beautiful thing to see them they 5 and 6. They don't even know how to run and stop.
Yeah.
You feel what I mean? Without falling.
Exactly.
Then they playing tackle out there. It's real fun.
It's crazy.
You feel what I'm saying? So. You heard you made the news for that. You feel me? You were all around. my nigga Mac an all around star. No lie, you know what I mean?
Crazy
You excelling in everything you doing.
We didn't know, like, it's like, bro, you got 25 kids on the team. And you like, we got the letter, you know, the invitation. All right, we want to invite your team to go to Florida 1211. So it's like, we got 25 kids. You got to think about each kid for a round trip ticket, you know, to Florida and, you know, to come back home. You know, that was no pandemic. So that's probably $600 almost per kid. We got 25 kids and we didn't know how the hell we was going to get the money.
Did you have the parents like?
And it was crazy because when me and the coaches got together, we thought the parents was not going to be with, like, take our babies to Florida. Yeah, so we went over there. We talked to parents like, hey, man, for each kid, you know, it's gonna
nationals.
It's gonna be like $600. You know, but you gotta think about the parents' tickets and, you know, like so it's like each family gonna pay like $3,000 like just to go. So it's like when we went over there, they was with it. So we was thinking like, how we gonna get the money? So we was with going like, you know, fundraisers, car wash,
candy,
and one of the coaches was like, let's go to the Rams game. He said, I got a plug on Fox 11. I said, tell them to come out. Went to the Rams game. I think we raised about $800. And when Fox 11 record everything, next day, I go on social media, and I forgot who it was, but he was like, hit me ASAP. Richard Sherman is looking for y'all. So hit him. We got in touch with Richard Sherman. He sent $5,000. I think Keyshawn Nicholson, I forgot his name. I'm sorry. From the Raiders. He sent $5,000, and we had another one from the Packers. He sent some money. Mind you, we only need $15,000. Like we added everything up for hotels. So we look at our GoFundMe the next day. The shit said $30,000.
Oh yeah, we taking a vacay out there whether we win
had
or
a meeting.
lose.
We paid the parents. We paid for all the parents' tickets, all the kids' ticket. Got the kids Airbnb. Took them to Disneyland out there.
Most definitely. That's what I said. We about to have some fun for sure.
So
all out
dope.
there.
Yeah, that was
about
dope.
to be a time of
5 and 6 year old. We took them to Florida the first time, you know, from Cali. That's dope.
That's what's up. No lie. That's what's up. But that's why I said you. After I ain't pay attention to you all around story. Anything you touch it right now, you hot like pancakes.
Yeah. That's dope, man.
No lie. Fucking fat ass.
Every time, hey, don't think this new, because you know this is from high school, y'all. Shit, where the camera at? This the camera we looking at?
All of them.
Okay, yeah, this some high school shit. So Eric, let me tell you, he used to clown.
Man, nigga know I got the jokes. I just be trying to lay you off and be cool.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. You coming here trying to, you better be ready.
No lie, you know what I mean? Off the top, and I'm not gonna stop. No lie, I had to chill out a little bit about that shit.
Nigga be dressed up, fucked up. You see you around the corner, I can't have Moan looking at me in this shit.
Hell, hey, I don't give a fuck if you was fly. I'm about to find something. This
For
nigga,
real.
what? He get bitches? Okay, he got a fat ass nose. I got one too, but I don't give a fuck. I'm on his ass. I'm on his ass. You feel me?
Funny, man.
But we still got some time left. So with that, we about to get to the NBA. You feel
Let's
me?
get it, man.
Definitely. What you think about what just happened? You feel me? Transpire. Was you expecting the Bucks to pull it out over the Suns?
I ain't gonna lie.
I had the Bucks in 7.
See, I had Phoenix in 6 before the series started.
Me too.
So when they won the first two, that first two, I said it's for sure in 6, maybe 5. And then here come these motherfuckers. The Bucks, you feel me? Got swept, bro.
You know what it was is I've been talking to the homies about this. I had the Bucks in 7 before it started. Mm-hmm. But the funny thing about that shit, when I'm watching the first 2 games, I'm looking like, okay, the Suns doing their thing. Everybody playing well, A, B, C, D.
Yes.
But then I'm looking at the stats. Kevin Middleton, why the fuck I keep calling him Kevin? Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday, they having bad games. But Giannis having a big game. You feel me? So I said, that's all. They done fucked up. I said, once them 2 niggas get on board, it's over for the Suns because the Suns have to have everybody around Devin Booker to play well.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I mean, like Jay Crowder, Payne, what the other nigga name? Tory Haynes? Something like that?
Bridges.
I don't know what the fuck.
Bridges. I think Miles Bridges.
Role player. Fuck it.
Yeah, Bridges.
Role player number 2. Or whatever the case may be, right?
Payne.
Yeah, Tory Payne. I said Haynes.
No, it's Payne. It ain't Tory. It's something Payne. You know who you is,
Tory
man.
Payne or some shit like that. They had him and a couple of other, players, but they got to play great for them to be, to be successful. Cameron Payne.
There we go.
Then they had another nigga named Tory that they got from fucking, nigga came from the Nuggets or some shit like that. You feel me? He was helping guard Kawhi last year. But anyway, I was just saying them niggas got to play great. You feel what I'm saying, for them to beat them. So I don't see the Suns pulling that out. You feel me? I seen Giannis getting one, but you know what I mean. But to go to your point, if that would have been Brooklyn.
That would have been Brooklyn. We was talking about that earlier.
Yeah, right. To go to your point,
that motherfucker. I don't know what size shoe Kevin Durant wear, but
ski slopes.
If that motherfucker was one if that motherfucker was like 2 inches shorter, and Brooklyn would have been champions right now.
Nigga shit look like
and
a hockey
crazy.
stick, no lie.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
He buzzed PJ Tucker ass with that shot. Pause.
But it's crazy. I'm happy for Giannis because now all 3 brothers they got the Marine.
Except for the one that's playing for the Lakers.
He got it last year.
Most definitely. Most definitely. You ain't lying.
Yeah, so he got his last year with the Lakers. You ain't lying. Yep, he got his last year with the Lakers. And, now his, big brothers got one. So that's dope. That's a dope, conversation to have at the dinner table with them.
Most definitely, because they all there, even though a lot of them is living off of Giannis' fame now, but they projected stars as well, though. You know what I mean? It really don't matter because they all getting a check.
Nah,
you
facts.
feel what I'm saying? So
facts.
Mom and dad go be breaded up, and their future generations should be breaded up.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts right there, yeah.
Was you rooting for the Nets? Who was you rooting for?
I'm a Laker fan. I ain't gonna lie. Like, every time.
I was rooting for the Lakers, too, but I'm rooting for the Clippers. I'm a Laker fan, but I was rooting for the Clippers. I don't know if I'm going to win with LeBron.
Yeah, so it's like, soon the Lakers got put out, I'll be on some fuck everybody type shit. I'll be like that every year with the NBA, like, with the NBA team. Like, when my Lakers get put out, I'll be like, fuck everybody. But, shit, after that, I low-key was rooting for the Suns. I wanted Chris Paul to get one.
Fuck the Suns.
I wanted him.
If Kawhi was healthy, I don't see this. I wouldn't have seen.
And that's how I feel about AD. If AD was healthy,
definitely.
And then what's the next one after Kawhi? Did they play somebody else?
No, that was it. They just that was it.
Lakers.
That was Western Conference. Oh, they played the
Jazz.
Lakers.
No, not Utah.
They
Denver.
played the Lakers. Denver, yeah.
And Denver. Murray was hurt. Murray
definitely
Murray
shit. Yeah. Definitely, but I seen the Lakers still pulling it out over them. No lie.
I did.
Even though, but injuries do play a big part. You feel what I'm saying? But I thought LeBron was gonna turn into that,
dog we need him to turn to.
Yeah. That Bron I normally like seeing. That nigga was just in there saying, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
He not playing D, and that's why as a Laker fan, it'd be hard for me to really root for the Lakers with him there because that nigga. I'm used to niggas like Kobe. You feel me? Kobe, when my 20 years of me growing up as a Laker fan, you feel me? We got a real nigga.
For sure.
He might do some complaining, but at the same time, give me the motherfucking ball. Everybody get the fuck out my way. I'm about to score 12, whatever we need. You know what I mean? And it ain't he ain't gonna look at. He do be doing that sometime, but he gonna make sure his team perform. Like,
that's right.
Brian,
fuck all that passing shit. But Dame.
If he get Dame, he ain't got to pass as much.
You feel me?
No lie. But they looking at Dame, Chris Paul.
What you think about Lonzo Ball coming back?
Lonzo be pretty good. I don't think they should. I can't say I don't think they should ever trade Lonzo for AD because AD is a great pickup.
Yeah.
But Lonzo coming back could be good because he could pass and
now he can
been,
shoot like a
and
motherfucker.
He been knocking that. Yeah, he been knocking that tray ball down because he been feel like he got something to prove. They've been forgetting about Zoe. You know what I mean? He been trying to prove what he got going on.
Yes,
you
sir.
feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Hell yeah.
What you think if all the brothers get up on one team? How would that look? Melo, Jello, and Zoe.
That'd be fucking dope. It depends where would they go. That'd be dope, man. I like to see shit like that.
The team would make a lot of money.
It would.
If they was hooping.
If that team right there, just that the 3 names you named go to the New York Knicks.
That's what I'm saying. That's what LeVar was trying to do. If I'm not mistaken, trying to get them over there with like a couple of bigs and stuff like that. That's why I said if they get up over there just with Melo and Zoe, just alone, they'd make a lot of money. Just if they could play to the level as they did in Chino Hills. If you get what I'm saying.
They got help. Julius Randle. That's my boy. Let's get it.
You like Randall?
I like how he performed this year.
Most def.
Yeah.
Most def. So with all that being said, Mac,
Get it, man.
pleasure having you, bro.
Yes, sir,
you feel what I'm
man.
saying? It's been a long time.
Yes, sir, man.
Nigga never really
Appreciate y'all,
congratulated you. I'm gonna tell you right now, you out here, you a star, my nigga. I might have to have you do a ProHustle jingle or something.
Man, let's get it.
Have to have you do a ProHustle jingle
I ain't
2000.
gonna lie, y'all. This shit right here we on, this shit gonna be big. Remember I said that shit, man.
Most def. I feel like that too. Innovative
Yeah,
Culture
homie,
be
big.
definitely moving. Shout out to Innovative Culture. Cool ass Cam. You know what I
Let's
mean?
get it.
Mac, let them know where they can find you at all platforms.
All platforms is out right now, man. So Painting My Soul is like a little preview, man. Go get that on all streaming platforms right now. Type in Scale 10 Mac. Let's get it, man.
Same thing on Instagram too.
Same thing. Everything Scale 10 Mac. YouTube, Scale 10 Mac. Let's get it, man.
Most def. So with that being said, bro, it's been a pleasure having you.
Pleasure
you feel what
being
I'm
here.
saying? Fuck with you.
Yes,
Want you
sir,
to keep
man.
moving. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
Prospering, all that. You know what I mean? Get back
Vice
up on
versa,
that horse
vice versa.
and ride that motherfucker. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Turn that bitch into Ghost Rider. You
Let's
feel
go.
what I'm
I-
saying? Pause. Not like that, nigga. I'm talking about some whole other
No,
shit, but
I know
hey.
you talking about. I know you talking about. Put my foot on these niggas' neck.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
I mean,
We out.
choke the
Yeah.
motherfucking
Yeah,
game, nigga. We
yeah,
out.
we
Most
out.
def. Most def.
Let's go.
Pause in the mouth.
Innovative.